Hello, you're listening to Everyday Superpower, the place where we talk about body language, non-verbal communication, and everything in between. Today I'm going to ask you a question. The majority of my audience are men, alright? Tends to be the case, right? A few women, and as far as the women are concerned, this still does apply, okay? Although, I think it's going to be more so of a bolder conversation to the men, because we're going to talk about masculinity here, and we're going to go contrary to what you generally hear as far as self-help and red pill and masculine frame and all of this is concerned. All of these spokespeople sort of recommend, yeah? And my question to you is, are you willing to be submissive? Are you willing to be submissive to another man? Are you willing to be submissive to a woman? Okay? Are you willing to be a subordinate and be comfortable and happy in that position? Because let me bring you in on a secret, yeah? If you want to get anywhere in life, it's a necessity. Everyone will tell you as a man, even you know what I mean, when it comes to man, what can I tell you? The top of the top pimps, yeah? The A-list celebrities, yeah? The bankers, yeah? Those pulling the strings of the governments and the powerful people, yeah? Those in the most powerful bloodlines in the entire world. There still is an internalized and external power struggle as to where from time to time they will have to still play submission and still be the bottom of the dominant force. That's the way it works. Nobody can be 100%, oh, I am the top, I am the alpha male. It's not ever going to work like that. They're going to tell you it works like that, and you'll have little teenage commenters on social media who try and take the piss and act like there's something they're not, and be influenced by these people who tell you you can never, ever, ever be submissive as a man. That's so feminine, blah, 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 blah. I'll tell you what, to have such an ego and an inflated sense of self that you can't play both sides, that's not masculine. To be comfortable in self, to learn and place yourself below others, and to allow others to assist you into positions you need to be, that's masculine. That's stratagem. That is a necessity, right? So, are you willing to be submissive? If somebody has information you need, are you okay as a man allowing them to feel comfortably superior above and beyond you? Are you willing to take orders to little or no benefit, given that transactional communication leads up to what you need? Yeah? I mean, you could really place, you could put it simply and say, would you go to a workplace and have a supervisor take the piss out of you and have a boss who thinks that you're but his little dog? You know what I mean? Are you comfortable in that position? Can you pull that off? Because the thing is, when you understand yourself and you understand others, what is it that Sun Tzu said? When one understands self and understands the opponent, you need not worry about the result of 100 wars. You will win them all, because you know not only yourself but your opponent. If I know comfortably, I can read you like a book. I know what you're doing, and I know how you're trying to manipulate me and how you're trying to do it. I'm going to allow you to take me where you need me to go, just so I can exploit that and understand who you are. Then that's a better position than trying to play these power games and ending up getting fired, or ending up standing on the toes of an individual who can either ruin your life or shut off the opportunities you need. You see where I'm coming from? Can you play submissive? And the word here is play. Can you play submissive? Okay? There is no shame in playing this game, because the opponent, that's standing in front of you in the face of business, in the face of success, in the face of whatever you are wanting to attain, they're playing the game too. So sometimes it's good to roll over with your belly exposed. What do they know? Yeah? The end result is what's in your head, what's in your conscious, what you have learned and drilled into your subconscious. Your perception, your observation, your concentration, your assessment of the dynamic and what is there before you is way more important than your ego screaming out to be number one on a 24/7 basis, because that will get nobody anywhere. When you pursue a job, when you write a CV to impress others, when you send the first message on Tinder, when you post a picture of yourself on social media, you're playing a submissive role, asking for the assistance of others, and there is nothing wrong with that. That's that vulnerability right there. Are you willing to be vulnerable? Are you willing to let others show you the way and take your hand and either lead you into life or death? The thing being, if you are clued up, it won't lead to death. It may lead to harm, but you will always live to fight another day, and you will always live and learn and assess and know that won't happen to you again. And then that, what do they call it? That trial by fire will mold you and grow you into someone above and beyond. And that's where the dominance stems. That's where the social dynamics stem from. That's where the awareness of self and others comes from. By putting yourself into the firing line, submitting to others to allow them to either drive you forward or pull you back. Assess what works and what doesn't in your communications, because you can't go out into the world and believe that you're above all, because you are not. That's the truth. That's the reality. You are not above all. You could be the richest man on earth, right? You could have the most money of all time, but you're definitely not going to be the most handsome man on earth at the same time. And you're not going to be the smartest man on earth at the same time. And you're not going to be the most athletic man of all time. And you're not going to be the strongest man of all time. There's always going to be a hierarchy within 100 million different fields and aspects, and you will have to play submission. And you will have to utilize it to its boldest capabilities. 95% of the time, that position of submission and being number two as opposed to number one is going to give you more, and there is going to be more to learn, and there is going to be less stress, and there is going to be an incredible wealth for you. That which is number one might make more of a concentrated numeric in a particular area, just the slightest little area. But the weight as to which is taken on by being number one might be too problematic to even be worth it. So are you willing to be submissive as a man? Are you willing to be emasculated as a man? Are you willing to suck it up and understand what is going on and perceive it and not take it to heart? And listen and laugh. As they say, the wise man listens and laughs, whilst the fool talks. That's a little bit of food for thought. Click subscribe. I'm signing out, people.